What is going on, guys? It's your boy Newbin Hard here. You guys are watching the Newbin Network. Sorry, the voice is a little raspy. This weekend I had a huge volleyball tournament. A lot of yelling, a lot of jumping around, a lot of playing. Had tons of fun, as well as, if you guys can see right there, I also got a chemical reaction on my nose from work. So that's why I didn't make any videos last week. I was actually letting that heal up. Didn't want this huge eyesore on my nose while I was creating videos. But, anywho, thank you guys for coming back to the Newbin Network with your boy Newbin Hard. That is me, the one and only, bringing you guys all the best Newbin content. Today, I have a video for you that should have had out last week, but again, I had a couple of things that were happening. We're bringing you guys another warrior from the Dragon Age Inquisition Ultimate Character Build playlist. I'll see you guys in the video. Alright, my noobs and noobettes. Today we're looking at the Reaver. Going down the first tree, you guys already know how this works. Abilities first, armor, weapon, accessories, and some gameplay. Going down the Bloodlust, we're going to be looking at the first active. This one you're getting right out the door, Devour. Does 100% weapon damage. It restores 0.4% for every 1 missing health. You have a damage bonus for 4% for each 1 missing health. Cooldown time of 8 seconds, cost 35 stamina. And if you use this inside of Ring of Pain, you will actually restore health an additional 4% for every 1 health lost. So that really becomes 8% health, or 0.8% for 1 health if you use it inside of Ring of Pain. I don't use Ring of Pain, you guys can choose it. Actually, I mean, we do have to unlock it obviously, but it's not in my active skills. Alright, you're going to go ahead and consume, going to upgrade it. Critical hit chance now becomes 25%. So after you attack with Devour, your next use of Dragon Rage has a better chance of ripping deeply into your targets for critical hit. So once you get a little low on health, you go ahead and use Devour, get you some health back. And once you do that, the next attack after that for Dragon Rage has a 25% chance to crit. So that's good then. Like I said, you have Ring of Pain here. I don't use it, so I'm going to skip over it. Reaver, you're just going to use this. When an enemy dies near you, you're going to have a 30% damage bonus. This lasts for 5 seconds, and it has a 10 meter radius. So any enemy that dies within 10 meters of you, they give you that 30 seconds of it's going to give you that 5 seconds of 30% damage bonus. On to our next passive, Blood Frenzy. You have a damage bonus of 5% for each 10% missing health. So, in case you guys don't know, your Reaver becomes stronger the less health it has, but it's a balance game. It's a huge balance game when you deal with this Reaver. So, you know, the less health you have, the stronger you become, then more likely for you to die. So you kind of got to really go back and forth and try to manage that health while trying to keep that high damage going. Next passive, Bloodbath. Devour and Dragon Rage now have a chance to weaken enemies. This is huge, guys. 20% doesn't seem like a lot, but you guys will notice it kick in quite often. Again, you become stronger the less health you have, which means now you're going to be hitting the enemies even harder, be killing that much faster, and this is a big help and a big plus here. Next passive, Sensing Blood. Being near a badly wounded enemy spurs you into a frenzy, driving you to move faster and giving a better chance to strike a deadly blow. So you stack Sensing Blood with Bloodbath and Fever, you're going to be hitting quite hard and quite quickly. Okay. Sensing Blood has a 10 meter radius. Enemies' health has to be below 35%, and then you increase your movement speed. It's like your attack and your movement speed by 50%, and you also increase your critical hit chance by 10%. So with Fever, we have a 25% chance. with Sensing Blood, we now have another 10% chance, so now we have a 35% chance when those two passives are active. And we're going to be critting quite hard, quite often. Warhorn, not really that important. It's something that I had to use to get towards a flow of battle. So we're going to skip right over it. Flow of battle. Every critical hit reduces your cooldown time on your ability to give you the edge to finish them off. So every crit reduces all your cooldowns by 1 second. This is where Reaver and Sensing Blood come in effect. So, Reaver and Sensing Blood come in effect. We have that 35% bonus to help us crit more frequently, which then allows us to have fewer cooldown times, as well as whatever your dexterity is at. All that kind of factors in and helps out flow of battle and your cooldown. The first couple of builds I had with the Reaver, I passed this up 100 times. Playing in some of the lobbies, some of the Nightmare and Perilous. Talked to a few guys, check this out, and you know what? This is something I recommend for you guys. On to the next passive, Terrifying Fury. You have a 25% chance to create fear. It has an area of effect of 10 meters, and it has a fear duration of 6 seconds. Now we have another passive, I believe it's in the next tree, which allows us to automatically crit any sleep or feared enemies, which again, flow of battle, more crit we do, less cooldown time we have, the harder we're hitting. Actually, it's right here. Oh no, this is a different one. This one is a relentless attack. Each attack you have increases your chance of hitting critically. After you hit critically, it resets. So again, flow of battle being powerful here. There's 3 passives right there that are increasing your crit chance, which then increasing your cooldown time, which then increases you to keep those active skills up. You guys gotta love this setup right here. You got to. Dragon Rage, we're gonna hit for 150 damage. Bonus damage 1% for each missing health. Costs 2% health. With Ring of Pain, you do a 50% damage bonus. Now, unlike most active skills, where if you're using like rogues or warriors, it takes away stamina, mages, it takes away mana. Dragon Rage is actually going to be taking away your health. It's going to take 2% health for each attack that it lands. That's key there. You can use Dragon Rage all day. If you don't actually land a hit, it takes no health. So you actually physically have to land a health. You have to physically land a hit to take health. And this is one of those things where if you're not managing your health properly, Dragon Rage can have you commit suicide. If you have barely no health left, 1 hint of health left, and use Dragon Rage, you will hit the guy, but then you will die after that. So this is where managing that health comes into play. You're going to go ahead and upgrade that. What it's going to do for you is going to give you a 50% damage bonus and a cooldown reduction of 2 seconds. Oops, got 1 left. And then Rampage. Rampage is going to be your bread and butter. Dragon Rage and Rampage is basically your bread and butter of this class. So what Rampage does is basically you pick me up, your health back. Okay, so you see your health getting a little low, Devour's on cooldown, you're gonna go ahead and hit Rampage. Rampage does a number of things. So guys, if you don't take anything from this build, definitely take Rampage from this build. You're gonna do a 20% damage bonus. You're gonna get 20% speed bonus. You're gonna get a 20% health back per hit for 10 seconds of the duration of Rampage. So when Rampage is active for those 10 seconds, every time you hit an enemy, you're getting 20% health back. So you can go from just about dead to full health in those 10 seconds, as long as you're landing hits. So it's really key to be accurate when you go ahead and set off Rampage. As well as Rampage is really good to use against any boss stage. You can just sit right in front of that guy, spam Dragon Rage, and just do work, and don't have to worry about your health going away until obviously your 10 seconds is up. Rampage also has a 30-second cooldown time, and it costs 65 stamina. Going down the Assault. Mighty Blow, let's get right past it. It is very strong. It's actually something I use at the very beginning stages of leveling up, but it's not something I use in the later stages. You guys can see it does 200% damage. You also have a bonus damage if you use it against enemies that are knocked down. It's strong. You can continue to use it if you want to. That is your choice. Like I said, I use it at the beginning stages due to the fact that it's already unlocked early on in the game. Coup de Grace. You deal more damage against enemies that are stunned or knocked down. Again, these two stacked very nicely. Just get a 30% weapon damage there. Combat Roll. And roll with it. These two, not so much as the base Combat Roll itself, but roll with it. Again, this is another active skill that I never gave it a chance, never get a chance. I'm like, why the heck would I ever need to use a Combat Roll? There's no point in using it. It's a pointless skill. I couldn't be so wrong. Combat Roll is very helpful because if you have any active stats effect placed on you, like being panicked or being feared or being knocked down, Combat Roll, you can come right out of it and continue your onslaught of attack. So when you rock it out with, like, let's say you're fighting a demon commander on wave 5 and he panics you or knocks you down. Combat Roll, you come right out of it, you get to attack right away. This is huge, guys. You'll see it in the gameplay. Go with it. Trust me, it will help you out in the long run, especially when you get knocked down. You have low health, and you're being hit because you're knocked down. Oh man, this helps a lot. Animate is another big thing. It's pretty much self-explanatory. You get a 25 armor bonus to your armor. Can't go wrong with that. It'll cost you a pretty good passive. I usually always pick this up with all of my warriors that have it. All it does is anybody that melees you, they're going to take 50% of the damage that they dealt out to you. So if somebody hits you for 150, they're going to be taking 75. That's simple. That means it's like one less hit you have to do each time they hit you. Deep Reserve. Low stamina threshold, 50%. So when your stamina reaches 50% or less, you're going to regenerate your stamina 50% faster. Can't go wrong with that. And for our last passive, Clear Path. Hitting multiple targets with one swing just restores 10% of your mana. So having these two guys here together stack very nicely. And that is it for my actives and passives, guys. So Combat Roll gets us out of trouble. Devour gives us a little health back. Dragon Rage is our bread and butter for attacking. Honestly, I never use my my weapon really. It's there, I can if I want to, but Dragon Rage is my 90% go-to attack. Rampage gives us all our health back, and then we have all of our passives. So let's go on to our weapon of choice. Stonebreaker has 381 DPS, has 352 base damage, 25 cold damage due to that superb frost ruin. I'm only rocking out with the superb frost ruin. Tongue twister there. I'm only rocking out with that ruin because I'm actually trying to get the challenge of having frost kills. I find it actually very hard because I'm using Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage does not allow. Well, Dragon Rage does not affect the frost kills, unfortunately. It also has a 12% critical damage bonus. 7% stagger on hit, 41 strength, and 10% chance to use shield bash on hits. And what that actually does for me, guys, it actually generates guard, but I don't see it activate that often, so I don't generate that much guard. Obviously, there's better weapons out there. So let's keep moving on to the armor. armor, Drake scale. And in case you guys don't know how to get Drake scale, you have to earn 1,000,000 points with the warrior class, and then you get a free chest in the store. You go in and unlock that, you get about 7, I think it is, 7 Drake scales, and that's how you get that. Base has a 196 armor rating. I have a +7 constitution and +12 healing bonus on there. Let's go to our accessories. For our belts, we're going to be rocking with the enhanced belt of health. Just give me +100 max health. You can go anything, guys, here. This doesn't really, really doesn't matter. You can go enhanced belt of melee defense, you can go anything. For our rings, I have superb ring of life drain. Just give me a +10 heal back on kill. And I have, what is this ring called? I can't remember what this ring is called. There we go, the enhanced hack-on charge ring. This increases all my abilities by 30%. I could go with this ring twice if I really wanted to. No, actually I can't go with this ring twice. It's another ring. So I have those two. So this increases all my abilities by 30% versus using something like this, which only does one. This does all, so that's a big plus there. And then for my amulet, I just have enhanced amulet of constitution. This allows me to hit just a tad bit harder. Actually, it allows me to have a little bit more health. I could go with amulet of willpower here, which allows me to hit a little harder. But you know what? I'll change it up. On the fly. And that's it, guys. So that's my abilities, accessories, weapons, armor. I'll see you guys in the game. Alright, guys, here we are. Wave 5. I think we're going to get I think it's going to be the 23 commander. I think we're going to 23 commander. We're going to pop this back real quick. Oh no, that's it. So I've got my max guard actually. Shield bash is actually running pretty well. I actually got a sail bash that's actually keeping up quite a bit of barrier too, so I don't have to worry about that much. But I'm just gonna be spamming the hell out of Dragon Rage. Really, that's all I'm doing is just spamming the shit out of Dragon Rage. Some of the harder hitting enemies, I will use Devour just to hit them on the next shot. I lost my health there, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this, get some health back. Go ahead and spam Rampage, get the health back. And just keep on onslaught. That's pretty much all I'm doing. Use Devour a couple of times when I need to get some health back. Alright, that guy's running around like an idiot. Combat roll when you get knocked down, and that's really about it, guys. I mean, there's nothing else to it. It's a really simplistic class, really simplistic build. In case you guys don't know, you can use Devour even though the enemy's dead, but you have to get them before they fall. As well as, if you guys don't know, you can also use, when you're using your Dragon Rage, it actually decreases the cooldown time of the Devour. He left. Let me kill these guys. The health back on kill. Can't go wrong with health back on kill. Oh, about to die. Oh, shit. See, there we go. I wasn't managing my health quite often. I think the best way to do it for your health is to don't really let it drop below 50%. Let the health drop below 50%. Drop below 50% is really when you're in trouble. The Rampage is gone. We need too much health back this shit. Need Devour to get the health back. But outside of that, like I said, it's really simplistic, not complicated. You don't have to do nothing crazy. You don't have to stay in the back. You stay right in the front. You just gotta make sure you really pay attention to your health, because you can commit suicide pretty quickly. and playing in the higher level difficulties, you know, you're gonna get hit quite often, and they're gonna be hitting for much more. Really gotta pay attention to health. That's the only difficult part about this class. Just make sure you pay attention to your health. Pay attention to the health. Keep it at least around 50%, and you'll be just fine. That's it. How to get the big bosses, before you use Rampage, you're gonna attack faster, you're gonna keep getting your health back. Won't do it that much. And like I said, I also have that Cerebus, who is keeping that barrier up, just making this a whole lot easier. Even though I have the barrier up, I still lose health for using Rampage. So I need to make sure that I keep my health up too, so I can lose my health. But yeah, there. And that's it. There's wave 5. Simple as that. No problem. I did go down one time. That is by my own stupidity. Committed suicide. You never want to commit suicide. But they got me back if I did not go down in a health state up pretty high. So that's it, guys. That's how you use the Reaver. Hope you enjoy the class. So that is it, guys. That's how you use the Reaver. I hope you did enjoy that. Like I said, the only hard part about this is once you get into attack mode, you gotta pay attention to your health. So if you're used to using any other character, right off the back, this will be something that you're gonna have to start paying attention to is your health pool. Because when you're using Devour, it does drop. When you get hit, it does drop. If you don't have a Cerebus building up that barrier for you constantly, you will see yourself being down quite often and quite frequently. So keep an eye on that health. Devour when it gets low. Rampage when it gets even lower, you build it right back up. Definitely rock out with Rampage on any boss fight, whether it's a Dragon, Demon Commander, Templar Commander, you know, any of those guys. You're gonna be attacking harder, you're gonna be attacking faster. Rampage them, devour them real quick, so your next attack becomes a crit. Becoming a crit then reduces your cooldown, and all that stuff rolls back on top of itself. All right, it's your boy Noob Hard here, noobing it up, noobing out. You guys are watching the Noobin Network. I'll catch you guys in the next Dragon Age Ultimate Character Build.